Good morning, everyone. How are you? I cannot believe it's Friday already. This week is passing so quickly. And in case this is the first time you join the free lesson, my name is Violet Lee. And I demonstrate all the movement as sitting or standing position. And you have your choice. You can do sitting, standing, or a combination of both. And also I mirror image you. So this is your right side. This is your left. Okay? Well, let's get started. And put your two hands together. Go to the front. Go to your right, toward yourself, left and front. And now go all the way around. Yes. Can you feel in your wrist? And when you go slow and really focus your mind on your wrist, you can feel all those muscles and tendons, they are moving. Very good. Let's go for two more sets. Here's 1 and 2. Good. Now reverse. We do on both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you go first. If you want to follow me, that's good. If you want to go the other way, that's fine with me too, as long as you do on both sides. Good. Let's go for 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. Good. Now stretch. Good. And relax. Bring your hands to your waist, and you do horizontal elbow rotation. At the same time, you also do the rotation in your wrist. And see, I bring them in, both hands facing each other. Then I turn the palms down and facing the ground. Good. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Let's go for 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. Good. And now, bring both hands to your shoulders, elbows down, and bring your elbows up, all the way up and back down. Good. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Can you feel in your shoulder? Feel the shoulders go all the way around, as big as they can go. Okay, let's go for 1 more. And last one. Elbows down, now reverse, pull back, bring them to the front and down. Very good. And can you also feel your shoulder blades are moving, and your spine also are moving. Good. Keep going. And last one. Good. Elbows down, and now bring your left elbow up, send it to the back. Right elbow up, send it to the back. If you're standing, and you can fold your hip joint as you turn right and left. Very good. And make big rotations. Very good. All right. And now reverse, going forward. Good. And again, doing your joint folding as you turn right and left. So this way you work your hip joints as well. Very good. Let's go for 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. And the next, and gentle fist, turn to your right side twice, Then turn to your left twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2. Keep going. 3, 2. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Very good. And now bring your legs and your arms and really chill and relax. Yes, it's Friday and tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday is Mother's Day. But you know what? Our classes still will be going on, and tomorrow and Master Arthur Du will be here. Yes. Okay. And what do we do next? Next, gentle fist again. 1, 2. And now hands facing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Very good. And now, rubbing your two hands together and massage your neck. Next is the place which feel sore or hurt when we are stressed. So relax. And now hands down and relax. And now head down. Feel the gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Up, center. Now tilt your head to your right shoulder. Back to center. And left. Back to center. Now look at ceiling. Back to center. Look over your right shoulder. Back to center. Left shoulder. Back to center. Next, we're going to circle the neck. If you feel dizzy, you don't have to do it. And now head down. Circle to your right, back, left, and down. You can close your eyes if you want to, but make sure your shoulders are still. They're not moving up and down. Good. Last time, right, back, left, and down. Now reverse. Left, back, right, down. Keep going. Left, back, right, down, and stop. And good. And now hands together. And then massage your kidney. Good. And now keep your head suspended. Turn your hips to right, back, left, and front. Keep going. Don't turn your head, but turn your waist, okay? Last time, right, back, left, and front. Now reverse. Left, back, right, front. Keep going. Last time, left, back, right, front. Hands together. Again, yeah. And now massage your knees. And now using your hand, gently moving your knees outward. If you're sitting, pick up your heels. Very good. And now reverse. And put it down. Next, we're going to do the front lunges. So your right foot in the front, left foot in the back, both feet on the ground. Let me demonstrate for you the sideways. Make sure your right knee stay either above your right ankle or behind. You don't want to be like this. I see people doing this all the time. They're even pushing forward. And this is really bad for the knee, okay? I love my knees, and I hope you cherish yours also. And when you're doing this, you just passing downward, and that can help to stretch out the thigh muscle. And then you can move your legs farther apart if you're very flexible. And if you're sitting, and bring your knees to your chest. Good. All right, now switch to your left again, and make sure your knees stay over or behind your ankle. And again, you can open as wide as you want to and get a good stretch and stretch downward, not forward. Okay, that's dangerous. Yeah, to me, safety is number one. Doesn't matter what kind of exercise we do, right? And make sure we're doing it in a very safe way, and so we don't injure ourselves. And sports injury is very common in this country. Just be more careful and be more cognizant, okay? And now, what do we do? Place your right toes in the back and using your right knee to draw circles so we get a good ankle rotation. And then if you're sitting, pick up your right foot and turn your toes. Good. Now reverse. Put it down, and now your left toe in the back. And pick up your left leg. And now turn the other way. Good. Well, let's do the side lunges. And now open your legs wide and shift weight to your right side. Make sure you don't turn your body this way. Body square facing the front, and you do the little pauses. If you're sitting, pick up your right foot, and then you do the little pauses also. Very good. Feel that? Feel it in your hip joint and on your thighs. Very good. And now, switch to your left. Again, you do little pauses. And if you're sitting, pick up your left leg. And again, you do the little pauses. And now, stick it out. Okay. Now, if you're sitting or standing, keep your feet about hip width apart. Round the hands to the front, hands facing your lower ab. And if you're standing, keep your knees softly bent so your body very relaxed. And let's go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now bring your two hands together. Put the palms up, lift yourself up, arms straight, look up, and now look at the screen and open. Good. If you're standing, bend your knees slightly. Okay, and now once again, lift yourself up and look straight and open. Good. 两手托天，你站脚 look up, look straight and open. Both hands push to the sky. It's great for the health of the spine, shoulder, lower back, and triple warmers. Yesterday, I got some feedback from one of the audience or attendees. I hope he was practicing along with us. He was saying, you are a woman, you should just teach women. And the women has the yin energy, and it doesn't think, apply to men. And I was really intrigued by this question, first of all, and I replied back and I say, Tai Chi Chuan are gender neutrals. And yes, there's certain Qigong exercise, and they may gear to either gender, but the ones I teach here are great for both, genders. As a matter of fact, I have taught thousands of people, men and women, and all age groups, and so who doesn't have a spine, right? And you see, especially with this 8 sections of brocade, and it targets our main organs and the body structures, and it's great for both genders. But I really appreciate that question. Thank you very much. And next one, open your legs wide if you're standing, and make sure your toes do not bend out like that. Bring your toes in, and both arms cross, okay? And now we pull arms apart, right elbow bend, left elbow straight, and you turn your head and look at left index finger. And now you open your right arm and both hands cross and pull. And now open your left, cross, and pull. You can sink your body a little bit as you pull your arms apart and turn your head. But make sure your body stays in the middle of your 2 legs. And also make sure your toes are not fanning out. 左右开弓四射雕 bow and arrow on both sides. This is great for the health of the heart and the lungs. Good. Again, I was going to say, you can tell this kind of exercise is great for anyone, right? Who doesn't want to have a healthy heart and lungs? And last one. Good. And the next one, bring your feet in about hip width apart, both hands facing up, and slowly move your left hand up. Once you pass your head, turn the palm up, and right hand facing down. Gently press and inhale and exhale. And this time, your arms doesn't have to be totally straight. Well, they kind of softly bend, and you want to feel the stretch at the root of the palm, or we call it 掌根 in Chinese. And that's the inside of your wrist. Good. 调理 脾胃祛肝举 to improve the health of your stomach and spleen. Raise your arm alternatively. Good. Wonderful. And now both hands down in front of your lower abs and open your arms. Feel the stretch in your chest. And now turn your head. Look at the left and back. Make sure you don't turn your body. Look right and back. Open. Look at left and right. 五劳七伤往后瞧。Turn the head like owl. Yeah, the owl which can turn the head 360 degrees without turning the body. Of course, we cannot turn 360 degrees. And but we want to keep the body not moving as out. This is great for the health of liver, digestive tract, and also help to get rid of the fatigue. And last one, let's finish up on the right side. Very good. And now open your legs wide, hands on your sides. And now we're going to swing our head from right knee to left and back. And if you're sitting, and make sure your knee stay behind the heel or your ankle, and your hands gently placed on the knees. The feet are 45-degree angle out there. Okay, you don't want to be like this, and you don't do like that. You open like 45-degree angle. That's probably the most comfortable and most safe position. Now let's all do it together. Lower the head. Swing from right to left knee. Keep circling and back to center. Woo. And now from left knee to right, circling. Good. And now from right to left. And now left to right. 摇头摆尾去心火. And we swing our head until this can help to reduce the inflammation in the body. And last time, and let's finish it up from left to right. Okay. And the next one, bring your feet in, arms up, and now bring them down, flip the palm, hands to the back, and by your kidneys, and keep your legs really, really straight. Round the hands behind the legs, touch the heels, the toes to the ears, and up. Good. Yesterday I got a message. I'm so excited to see one of the audience was telling me, and finally she could touch the heels and the toes to the ears and up. Yes, just after probably a couple of weeks of practice, and she has great improvement. And I am just so elated to read that message. Yes, we all can be helped, and if we just keep practicing. Good. 两手 双手攀足固正腰 both hands touching the feet. This can improve the health of the kidneys. Yes, yes. All right. I love this exercise. The only problem with this exercise is mess up my hair. Okay, and let's go for one more time. Okay. Yeah, I have that funny, or not so funny personality. Now bring your hands down, bend the thumb, 4 fingers wrap around, and bring to your waist. Right fist out, open, turn, fist in, out, open, turn at a 90-degree and in. Let good. And open your eyes wide and big and staring at the screen and beyond. Good. This is called twist your wrist and open your eyes widely, and this can increase your energy level as well as your strength. Good. Okay, now bring your feet in, up and down, up and down. So when your heels come down, do not use control, okay? Just let them fall. And also do not use any force to drive them down. If you use any force, it's bad for your spine. But if you just let it come down naturally, and it's great for your spine. Good. Let's go for 2 more. And shake. Yeah. Confucius says, everything should be 中庸, like in the middle ground. So that's why, when we are saying if you're using too much force coming down, you can damage yourself. But if it comes down naturally, and it's great. And so, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And wait a second. Yeah, for some reason, I like to skip. I like skipping. And when I was in college, my classmate, they call me a sparrow. I don't know if it's sorry, my mic.
Hi, I cannot hear you. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, then just toss it to me and I'll take over. Okay, and hopefully we'll get the audio back. Okay, good morning. Thank you, Violet. As a man, I will say that thank you for your classes. They're great. And I was actually warming up with you, and so I'm feeling great. I hope everybody else out there is feeling great too. What we're going to work on today is balance. So I thought about it. We try to balance our checkbook. We balance our diet. We try to balance our point of view. But when was the last time we really thought about physical balance? probably not since we were little kids. So, according to the Harvard Medical School Guide to Tai Chi, after we age, as we age rather, after the age of 40, we begin to lose sensory perception in our bodies, and that includes the sensory perceptors that are in the soles of our feet, and they function to communicate to the brain where we are placing our weight and whether we are leaning to one side or the other, and this is critical for balance. So 30% of people age 65 or older fall, which leads to injury, sustained injury, or even death. So it's a real big problem as we age. And the estimated medical cost tied to falls for the year 2000 was over $19 billion. So we're going to work on a set today, take a piece from the Young Tai Chi set that will focus on balance, but we're also going to work our legs, we'll work our hips, and I'll work our shoulders. I'll work through you piece by piece so that anybody who is new to this can follow along. For anybody that's experienced, perhaps this will help you in teaching. And for anybody who's just a practitioner, hopefully it's a good workout. We're going to start with our feet together. And again, with balance being the point of today's lesson, if my feet are together, it tends to make me a little top heavy. I'm not going to be balanced that way. So I want to open up my base. We're going to do that together now by kicking out your toes, kick out your heels, kick out your toes, and kick out your heels. You'll notice now that my feet are wider than my shoulders and my feet are parallel. We're going to add to our stability by sinking our weight down. Now you can sink this down slightly, a half an inch or a couple of inches. As you saw Violet do, you can bring your weight down lower, or you can bring it down further still if you really want to work your legs. I'm going to find a middle ground for accessibility. We will make sure that our knees are out over our toes, but not past them. We don't want the knees pointed in. Okay, want it out. You'll notice I'm forming an arch. Arch is one of the strongest structures that exist. If you look at architecture, archways are very prominent. Our center of gravity, or dantian, is 2 inches below our navel, and it's right in the center of the body. Okay, now we're going to work on some stances, and we'll work on shifting back and forth. So this is my left side. I'm shifting my weight to the left, and now I'm going to shift to my right side, where you can see the weight on the right. Okay, so we'll go left, center, and right. Notice that when I'm shifting, I'm not raising my head. I'm not coming up and then back down. It's moving on an even plane from side to side. Okay, if you have a feel for that, we'll take it to the next step. I'm going to turn my right heel and my right hip so that I now face the left. Notice that my left foot has not moved. Okay, we're going to move it back to horse stance. I'll move my left heel, my right heel rather, and my right shoulder so that I'm facing left. Okay, from here, I'll shift my weight to the back leg, and then I'm going to shift forward to the front leg. As you shift back, don't lock your front knee. As I shift forward, don't let the knee pass the toes, just as Violet pointed out in her lesson. And shifting back and forward. Okay, let's add some breathing to this. As you shift back, inhale. As you shift forward, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, exhale. One more time. We'll inhale and exhale. Good. Now I'm going to bring in that rear ankle, turn up my hip, so then back to my center position. Let's try the other side. I'm going to kick out my left heel, turn at my left hip, so now I'm facing right. I'll shift my weight back and forward. Inhale and exhale. 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 Good. We're going to come back to center. My feet are parallel. We'll turn to the left. We're going to shift our weight back, but we're now going to draw that front foot in. So from the horse, turn your hip and back foot, shift your weight back, and draw in the front foot. Notice now I'm on my toe. My hips are still straight. My knee is pointed in slightly. 80% of my weight is on my back leg. I can lift, okay, just like a cat, trying to test the water. And from here, I'll step forward, back into my bow stance, and back into my horse. Okay, so let's try a few of those. Kick out your left heel. Shift your weight back. Draw the front leg in. Go up on your toe. Step forward. Shift your weight to your front leg. And back into horse. Turning the right hip. Shift your weight back. Draw the toe in. Step forward. Shift your weight forward. And back to horse. Going to inhale. Shift your weight back and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to horse. Inhale. And exhale. Okay? While you're in this position, let everything relax. Turning at the hip. Shift your weight back. Draw in the toe. Shift your weight forward. Shift your weight to the forward leg. Into your horse. Okay, one more time. Kicking out the right heel. Shifting the weight back. Draw in the left foot. Step forward. Shift your weight forward. Turn on your right heel. Feet are parallel. Good. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of workout in your legs. Starting to warm up a little bit. We're going to try the opposite side. Turning at the left heel and hip. Facing to the right. Shift your weight back. Draw in the right foot. Step forward. Shifting your weight forward. Again, I'm staying on an even plane with my hips. I'm not rising up. We want to keep the center of gravity low. Move back into your horse stance. Turning at the left hip. Shift your weight back. Draw in the right foot. Step forward. Shift your weight forward. Come back into horse. Relax. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, and settle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and settle. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Do one more. Kick out the left foot. Shift your weight back. Draw in the right foot. Step forward. Shift your weight forward. Bring the left heel back. Straighten out the right. Go back into horse. Okay, let's add your left hand. I'm going to hold my left hand up, palm facing in. So imagine you're holding a mirror. We'll turn into our right bow. We'll draw the stance in. Turn slightly. Drop the left hand down. And step forward. Rotate back to the mirror hand. Shift your weight back. Turn slightly. Rotate at the hip. And step out. Mirror hand. Shift your weight back. Rotate at the hip. Rotate to the left. Step out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to your horse stance. Let's take a minute to just check ourselves. Shoulders are relaxed. Hips are relaxed. Knees are out over your toes. Feet are parallel, wider than your shoulders. We'll kick out your left heel. Turn to your right. You can place your hand on your hip. You can place your hand on your dantian. I like to place the hand on the small of my back to make sure that my hips are forward, because sometimes I don't do that, and I should. Right hand is up in mirror hands. We shift our weight back. Turn slightly to the left. Rotate to the right. And step out. Mirror palm. Shift your weight back. Turn slightly to the left. Bring the arm down. And step into the right. Notice that the movement of my arm is almost no movement. The movement's really coming from the hip. Except when I'm coming down, the movement is coming from the hip. Step forward. Mirror hand. Step back and rotate. Rotate from the hip. And step forward. Mirror palm. Shift back. Rotate. Rotate to the right. Step forward. Okay. Let's do it with some breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to come back to our horse position. We're going to continue to work our right hand, but we're going to face to the left now. So, I'll move into my left bow stance. And now, as I'm shifting the weight back, I'm going to drop the right hand, rotating from my hips, turning the left palm up, and I'm going to just basically circle, rotate my hips back to the left, and step forward, relax the shoulder, relax the elbow, relax the wrist. Okay, let's try this set together. Shift your weight back, drop the arm. Palm is up. I think of this as an ocean wave. As I step forward, relax the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Inhale, gathering the wave, let it crest, step forward, let the wave fall. I actually did this on the beach on Long Island, and I could hear the sound of the waves, and when I synchronized with it, it really struck home the power of nature. And it was just a really great moment. Okay. Inhale, drop the arm, palm comes up, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Let's come back to horse. Give the right arm a break. Let's use the left. Turn your left heel, your left hip to the right. Let's drop down that right arm. Shift your weight back. Palm comes up. Rotate at the shoulder. Leading from my fingers. Stepping forward. Relax the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Shifting the weight back. Turning at the hip. Rotating at the shoulder. Turning at the hip. Step forward. And settle the arm. Shifting the weight back. Dropping the left arm. Rotate at the wrist. Rotate at the shoulder. Rotate at the hip. Stepping forward. Settle the arm. Shifting your weight back. We're in a cat stance. Rotating the hip, the shoulder, into your cat. Step forward. Settle. I'm not just settling my shoulders, I'm settling my hips as well. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. And last one. Inhale and exhale. Okay, good. Come back to horse. Let's put it all together. Let's move the left hand back to our starting position with a mirror hand. Now I'm going to add the right. I'm going to kick out my right heel. So I'm facing to the left. Okay, I'm going to try and do this by the numbers. I'm going to shift my weight back. Turn at the hips, dropping the right hand. Now, as the left hand goes down, the right comes up. Turn at the hip. Step forward. Settle the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Okay. Shift back. Turning from the hip. Right arm's dropping. Left arm is following the hip. Left arm is dropping. Right hand coming up. Turn at the hip. Step forward and settle. Shift your weight back. Right comes down. Left comes across. Left comes down. Right comes up. Hip rotates forward. Shift your weight forward. Shift your weight back. Right hand comes down. Left is up. Rotate at the hip. Left comes down. Right comes up. Rotate at the hip. Shift your weight forward and settle. Let's add the breathing, because you're supposed to breathe during this. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, just like an ocean wave is not stiff or tense, neither should your arms. Everything's just going to relax and settle. It should be heavy. Inhale. And exhale. We'll do two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. We're going to move to the horse. Going to switch sides. So now, right hand is mirror. I'm going to kick out that left heel, turn to the right. Make sure you can see me. Shifting to our back leg, dropping the left arm, rotating at the waist. Left comes up, right comes down. Turning at the hip, step forward, and shift the weight forward. Left hand drops down, right comes up, shift your weight back. Rotate at the hip. Left comes down, right comes down, and left comes up. Rotate at the hip, step forward, settle. Rotate your weight back. Turn at the hip. Shoulders are relaxed. Ocean wave comes crashing down in slow motion. Shift your weight back. Turn at the hip. Left hand up, right hand down. Turn, step. Shifting back, cat stance. Rotate. Arms are working in a circle. Rotate. Step into your bow. Let's add breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we'll do two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's come back to center. I'm not sure how I'm doing on time. If I have more time or less, maybe Violet can help me. Violet's coming back on. So
Well,
maybe I'm
very well with time.
Oh, good.
But you know what I was going to tell you? I'm glad you stopped now because my legs are really sore. I was following you, and this is like a Tai Chi boot camp. Yeah, I mean, sometimes we think about boot camp where people keep jumping and whatever, but this is a very slow. But guess what? My legs are really burned.
Yeah.
It feels great, though.
You know, when I first started teaching, there were, and this goes back to maybe something you were talking about earlier. In the beginning, my first few classes, I had a lot of women there, and some of them would bring their boyfriends or husbands, and there was like big burly guys. You know, they were like, "Yeah, I'm just doing this for her," and I would do a set like that, and these big macho guys' legs would be shaking, and it was great. But in the beginning, I was losing all my students because it was too much. And so somebody pulled me aside one day and said, like, maybe you should go a little easier on that. Yeah. But it's so great to really work your legs.
It's excellent. It is excellent. I really, really enjoyed it. Actually, because I was also as a producer of this show, so I got a lot of other things to do. I did not really follow you the whole time. So I was telling myself, I said, Violet, this afternoon, we got to find some time. And I just do this sections with Bill. And I think that this is really, really good. Yeah, my legs, were burning. And I have pretty strong legs.
You have very strong legs. Your stance work is amazing.
Yeah, I think that this is so good, and it helps with the balance, and then also, and then as you're going very slow, and then so mentally, I also have to keep it really balanced and then to focus. The slower it goes, and it's better. But
Yeah,
thank you so much.
yeah, no, my pleasure. I'm glad for somebody with your experience that it was a good workout.
Okay, so you coming back and torture us more, right? Yes, yes, you have to. Yes, I
would be more than
really,
happy.
really enjoyed. I make a promise to the world. Okay, everyone out there watching, I'll be doing this again this afternoon, so I can be really focused, not thinking about anything else, and I will just do this slowly. And so I did a few times. Gee, I'm really feeling it.
But and as you know, that's one of the great things about Tai Chi is to do everything that we were just doing really brings you into the moment. It really forces you to be present and not worry about what happened this morning and what's going to happen this afternoon, what's happening in the world, and what we're going to do about it. We were just focused on ourselves for 20 minutes, and we're an hour and for the whole program, which is probably the greatest gift that we can give ourselves on
Exactly, especially during this time. And they call Tai Chi Chuan is a meditation in motion, in moving. They don't just say that for no good reason, right? So this is really, really good and so awesome. And so hopefully you come back with more of these things. And I'm glad you also doing the young style because we definitely want to embrace all Tai Chi styles. During this process. Well, thank you very much for another great class, and I see you some other time. And for the rest of you, I see you tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye, everybody.